Hi all. Today I would like you to look at Harvard AGPS referencing guide, as this is going to be the exact referencing style that you will be using in your essays. If you go through the USQ website, you will find this page which gives you a precise idea as to how you will be using Harvard referencing, as in text as well as in text. In text is what you use within your essay. However, in text is the list of references that you include at the end of your essay. In the first place, I would like to tell you how we are going to use in-text references. Therefore, you can click on this and it will take you to specific details about in-text references. Therefore, referencing to the general theme. Okay, in the first place, these are the areas that you will be going through. So, referencing to the general theme, when to include page numbers, how to deal with direct quotations and no page numbers, or when referencing to sections, equations, or other elements, etc. But in the first place, I would like to tell you the main difference between APA and Harvard in-text references lies between the comma. Within the comma, that comma after the last name of the author and the year of publication doesn't exist in Harvard referencing. Okay, so when you move on to references in to the general theme, this is how we use it. So this is within the sentence, not at the end. Carlson, so it's outside brackets. However, you have to have the year of publication within brackets. So 1981. So Carlson obtained results, blah, blah, blah. This is how it reads. However, if you happen to say a whole sentence, which has been paraphrased and taken from one of the documents, then you need to have Carlson as well as the year of publication within brackets, both of them, without a comma in between. All right. And another significant thing with relation to Harvard is inclusion of page numbers. So as this says, sometimes it is necessary to provide page numbers, for example, when paraphrasing or referring to information or an idea that can be located on a particular page, quoting or referring to images, figures, or data. So for example, soil layers below the well tip contribute relatively little water. So what does this mean? So it's told by Hosny in 1988. You can always see that there isn't got a comma in between. However, there are two page numbers. Maybe that is overflowing from 223 to 224. That may be the case. That's why they have had two P's here, PP dot. But if it's going to be only one page, then of course you can have only one P there. Okay. And then when it comes to direct quotations, especially direct quotations are within single quotation marks, not double quotation marks. It is only for APA, right? So you can have the direct quotation. However, you need to be mindful of not including direct quotations extensively in academic writing. Rather, you need to consider paraphrasing them. That is what the main expectation from you in academic writing. So as you can see, the direct quotation is, engineers are vital to the survival of the planet. So this is directly said by Stewart. And that's why it's within single quotation marks. Then it talks about brackets. What is it? Stuart, no comma. You have the year of publication, which is 1982. Then you have a comma and page number P.6 and close brackets and the full stop. This is another important thing. You are not to place the full stop just after the sentence, like in just after the quotation, but after the brackets, which is in-text references. That is another main error that most of the students tend to do. So I've been telling you about not having a comma prior to the year of publication, and also you need to be mindful of proper punctuation, where you have to have the full stop after in-text referencing brackets as well. Also, you need to be mindful of not including double quotation marks for direct quotes in Harvard referencing. Rather, you need to have single quotation marks. So these are the main information which you need to pay attention when it comes to Harvard in-text referencing. The other main thing is with one or two authors, here, this one. So if there are two authors, no issue, you can have the ampersand. That is another thing. If you are having both the authors within brackets at the end of a sentence, then of course you can have open brackets, the first last name, as in this example, Jones, and then the ampersand, and then the other name, last name of the author, and then space and the year of publication, close brackets. However, if we are using the names of the authors outside brackets embedded within the sentence, then you have to use and as in full, A-N-D, rather than having ampersand. So Jones and Hackett. Then the year of publication comes within brackets. Theorize that, blah, blah, blah. All right? So this was with two or three authors. However, when it comes to more than three authors, according to Harvard, you need to use et al, unlike in APA. So there you will see et, lal, and a dot. So for example, a work by Beer, Johnson, DeWolf, and Mazurek becomes what? You don't write all the names. Rather, you write Beer et al dot. That's it. Discussed deformation under transverse loading. It's similar when it comes to having both of them, like the name et al and 2012 within brackets. No comma. However, you have to have a full stop at the end of al. That's it. When it comes to multiple citations, suppose you find the same fact being told by different authors or different publications. In that case, you have to place them within brackets in alignment with alphabetical order, but in between you need to include a semicolon, which is a dot and a comma. All right. So there are so many other things, but these are the main information, main things that you will come across when it comes to writing this essay. Therefore, please go back, reread what you have written prior to submission. That will enable you to overcome most of your referencing errors. Good luck with your essay. Thank you.